Hey, Porkomaniacs. Name here is Scott. I run the Worship the Pig page on Twitter. And today is going to be the first episode of the Worship the Pig podcast. Now, this isn't going to be any normal podcast like you normally see or hear on Spotify or any of the other podcast players. But I figured, what the heck, I'll give it a shot. I'll post it onto the Worship the Pig YouTube page. If it takes off, it takes off. If it does, it does. It does, it doesn't. So, well, let's get started here. Today's Friday, and I normally have Fridays off from work, so I'm going to be kind of playing around in the kitchen tonight. I've got a smoked salmon dip. Now, this salmon dip that I have is a recipe I found online. Now, in our family, we have kind of like a big competition between all the different family members. You know, aunts, uncles, cousins, that type of thing. And you bring your fish dip to the family reunions or whatever it is, and you're judged by it. So I mean, it's kind of a bragging rights thing. Well, I think I've got a pretty good one here. So let's get started. I'll give you the recipe for it. Now I make a double batch here, so let me throw on the glasses here so I can read and actually see. Now I'll give you my recipe that I use. I go with 12 ounces of smoked salmon. Now the salmon that I use is a center cut piece. Basically, I find out that it seems to be like a lot oilier, maybe a little more fat included into it, so I like using that. So like I said, I go with 12 ounces of smoked salmon. I get my salmon from Odenthal's Meat Market down in Heidelberg, Minnesota. It's just outside of the city of New Prague. I'll post a link to their meat market in the description of during the description here and on YouTube, so you can see what they've got. But really great meat market, fun place to go to. Okay, second ingredient here is 2 8-ounce blocks of cream cheese. Go with a half a cup of capers, or to taste. You can go a little less, a little more, depending on your taste. I go 4 tablespoons of green onions minced, 3 teaspoons of chopped fresh dill. Go with a half a cup of half and half. The original recipe I have calls for heavy cream, but let's try to knock some of the fat down a little bit. You really don't notice much of a difference. I go with 6 dashes of Worcestershire sauce, but instead of using the Worcestershire sauce, which you can use, it's not going to kill it or anything, but I use a product called Henderson's Relish out of England. As a matter of fact, I haven't purchased Worcestershire sauce in years. I use this Henderson's Relish. You can find it on Amazon. Absolutely love it. It is just it. I love the taste of it. I think it's a little less sharp compared to the Worcestershire, and wonderful flavor. I would like to use it in Bloody Marys, and basically whatever is needed for Worcestershire sauce. I swap it out all the time. You go with 6 drops of hot sauce. The hot sauce that I use, I go with the Tabasco Chipotle flavor. It gives it a little more of that smoky flavor, and it helps along with the salmon too. And then I go with 1 big squeeze of lemon juice. Cut a lemon in half. Go ahead and squirt it in there. So basically what I'll do is I'll throw all the ingredients into a food processor, and then just buzz it up to the desired consistency I like. I kind of like a very well blended fish dip. Some people like theirs chunky, maybe like some of their likes the fish chunky, or the vegetables a little more chunky. I like to blend it all through, so you get a very, very nice smooth mixture. And then you serve it on Ritz crackers or whatever type of cracker that you want. But it's a recipe I found here a while back, and I really enjoy it. It comes out real tasty. The wife loves it, and she's not a big smoked salmon eater, so that's a big plus on my world. But it's worth giving it a shot. It's really, really a tasty recipe, and this is something you can you can tweak it to your liking too, if you want to throw a little extra hot sauce in. Or I was thinking the other day of even using a hot chili oil, like a Thai chili oil or some kind of hot Asian style oil. Might even give that a shot tonight too, I'm not sure. But really great, and we serve it on Ritz crackers or whatever kind of whatever kind of cracker you like. It's, even a good bagel I think would work really good with this stuff too. So like I said, I'll post the recipe in the link on YouTube. So, but like I said, this podcast as I'm calling it, basically it's going to be kind of a whatever I come up with. That's if I see something online during the day, I might mention it. I got like a different beer, wine, whatever I find. So we're gonna cut this one a little short here, though. It's like about 6.5 minutes, I believe, or 5.5 minutes. But we're just gonna kind of see how this turns out and go from there. Take care, everybody. Have a great weekend. May the hog be with you.